California. The streets of Los Angeles stir to life as the first light of dawn streaks across the sky. Towering skyscrapers cast their shadows over quiet alleyways, and the hum of a waking city begins to fill the air. Amid the buzz of ambition and opportunity, another reality lingers, one of survival, struggle, and quiet perseverance. For over 200,000 people across California, these streets are more than just a passageway, they are home. Behind each face is a story of dreams deferred, battles fought, and a system that often falls short. In this narrative, we step into their world, peeling back the layers of hardship and resilience. This isn't just about homelessness, it's a journey to understand, to witness, and perhaps to reimagine a future where no one is left behind. Understanding the current state of homelessness in California. California, celebrated for its stunning landscapes, flourishing industries, and rich cultural tapestry, faces a stark contradiction. It bears one of the highest homelessness rates in the United States. Urban hubs like Los Angeles, San Francisco, and San Diego are at the forefront of this crisis, each grappling with its own set of complexities and challenges. By late 2023, the number of individuals living without stable housing across the state had surpassed 200,000, a figure that represents far more than a housing shortage. It underscores a deeper societal ailment impacting communities, economies, and the social fabric. The manifestations of homelessness are as varied as they are heart-wrenching. Public parks, sidewalks, and freeway underpasses are dotted with makeshift camps, while cars and RVs often double as makeshift homes for those left with no other options. The streets become battlegrounds where issues like addiction, mental health struggles, and criminal activity converge, perpetuating a cycle that seems impossible to escape. Homelessness in California extends beyond the absence of shelter. It is a complex interplay of economic policy, inadequate social services, and prevailing cultural attitudes, all of which profoundly shape the realities of those affected. Furthermore, the impact of homelessness extends beyond the individuals directly experiencing it. Local businesses face challenges such as decreased foot traffic and increased security concerns, while communities must navigate the complexities of providing public services and maintaining public spaces. The strain on healthcare systems, emergency services, and law enforcement agencies highlights the extensive ripple effects of this crisis. Additionally, the stigma and social isolation faced by homeless individuals often lead to further marginalization, making it even harder for them to reintegrate into society. Have you ever wondered how a state with one of the highest GDPs per capita can simultaneously house such a large homeless population? This question lies at the core of understanding the multifaceted nature of homelessness in California. It challenges us to look beyond surface-level explanations and explore the deeper systemic issues that perpetuate this crisis. Root causes of homelessness in California. To address homelessness effectively, it is essential to understand its root causes. Homelessness is rarely the result of a single factor. Instead, it is the culmination of various interrelated issues that can vary significantly from one individual to another. In California, several key factors contribute to the high rates of homelessness. Skyrocketing housing costs. The soaring cost of housing stands as one of California's most urgent challenges. With a market defined by relentless demand and limited supply, both rental and purchase prices have climbed to levels out of reach for many. Cities like Los Angeles and San Francisco consistently rank among the nation's most expensive, creating insurmountable barriers for low and middle-income earners seeking stable housing. For countless residents, the scarcity of affordable options leads to fragile living arrangements that too often spiral into homelessness. The wave of gentrification sweeping through various neighborhoods only deepens the crisis, displacing long-term residents and breaking the fabric of communities. Meanwhile, property values and rents continue to rise at a pace far exceeding wage growth, leaving many struggling to keep up. Without decisive action to expand affordable housing and implement effective rent controls, the housing crisis will persist, driving more individuals onto the streets and into uncertainty. Insufficient financial and social support. The absence of strong financial and social support systems plays a significant role in deepening the crisis of homelessness. For many, financial struggles are met with insufficient access to assistance programs that could provide much-needed relief during difficult times. Essential services such as mental health care, addiction treatment, and job training programs often suffer from underfunding or remain out of reach, leaving vulnerable individuals without the tools to rebuild their lives. Compounding these issues, complex bureaucracy and strict eligibility criteria create barriers that delay or entirely prevent access to critical support. In the absence of a dependable safety net, financial hardships can quickly escalate, resulting in housing instability and homelessness. Addressing this crisis demands a commitment to strengthening financial aid and ensuring social services are accessible to all who need them, paving the way for a more secure and supportive future. Mental health and substance abuse issues. A large portion of the homeless population faces the dual challenges of mental health disorders and substance abuse, which often act as barriers to stable housing and employment. These intertwined struggles frequently prevent individuals from seeking or receiving the help they desperately need. The link between mental health and homelessness is a pressing issue that demands focused interventions to deliver comprehensive care and support. Many homeless individuals are left without adequate mental health care due to stigma, limited resources, and gaps in the healthcare system. Substance abuse further intensifies mental health challenges, creating a relentless cycle that traps people in homelessness. Breaking this cycle requires integrated solutions that combine mental health treatment, addiction recovery programs, and supportive housing, offering holistic care that paves the way for lasting stability and a chance to rebuild their lives. Unemployment and inadequate income. Economic instability, driven by high unemployment and inadequate income, remains a significant factor in homelessness. For many, even steady employment fails to bridge the gap between their earnings and the rising cost of living, leaving basic necessities out of reach. The scarcity of jobs offering wages sufficient to sustain stable housing forces countless Californians into precarious living conditions. The situation is further exacerbated by job insecurity and the dominance of gig economy roles that often lack benefits and stability. Despite juggling multiple low-paying jobs, many individuals still struggle to afford rent and essential expenses. Addressing this crisis requires creating more equitable job opportunities, raising minimum wage standards, and ensuring greater job security. Programs focused on vocational training and education can also empower people to access better-paying careers, ultimately reducing their vulnerability to homelessness. Economic crises and natural disasters. Economic hardships and natural disasters have long been part of California's story, with profound impacts on housing security. From economic recessions to wildfires, earthquakes, and pandemics, these events often leave a trail of disruption, job losses, property destruction, and widespread displacement. Low-income and marginalized communities, already vulnerable, bear the brunt of these crises, often finding themselves pushed closer to the brink of homelessness. Wildfires can devastate entire neighborhoods overnight, leaving families with no place to turn. Economic downturns shrink job opportunities and strain public resources, making it increasingly difficult for individuals to access support when they need it most. Meanwhile, the financial burden of rebuilding after natural disasters often destabilizes local economies and limits the supply of affordable housing, compounding the problem further. To truly address these challenges, California must prioritize robust disaster preparedness and implement economic safety nets that shield vulnerable populations from falling into homelessness. The systemic changes required extend far beyond reactive measures. They demand a coordinated approach across housing, healthcare, employment, and social services. By crafting targeted policies and investing in preventive strategies, the state can tackle the root causes of homelessness, paving the way toward a future where resilience replaces vulnerability, and every resident has a place to call home. 3. Substance abuse and opioid crisis among the homeless in California. Substance abuse, especially opioid addiction, remains a profound challenge among California's homeless population, intensifying the struggles faced by those without stable housing. The opioid crisis, which has devastated communities across the nation, casts an even heavier shadow over the homeless, as the harsh realities of life on the streets often amplify vulnerability to addiction. Data from the California Department of Public Health reveals that nearly 38% of the state's homeless population grapples with opioid dependency, a rate starkly higher than the national average. This troubling statistic underscores the critical need for focused strategies to tackle substance abuse within this community. The instability of homelessness often fosters a cycle of stress, trauma, and mental health struggles, pushing individuals to seek temporary relief through substance use. For many, opioids become a coping mechanism in a relentless fight for survival, deepening the urgency for comprehensive, compassionate solutions to break this cycle. The easy availability of opioids in California's urban areas adds another layer of complexity to the homelessness crisis. Cities like Los Angeles and San Francisco face alarmingly high rates of street-level opioid access, allowing homeless individuals to obtain these substances with relative ease. The proliferation of synthetic opioids like fentanyl has further escalated the crisis, significantly increasing the risk of fatal overdoses within this vulnerable population. Substance abuse deeply impacts the health and stability of homeless individuals, creating barriers to employment and permanent housing. Addiction often deteriorates physical health, making it challenging for individuals to hold steady jobs or engage in rehabilitation programs. Compounding the issue is the social stigma tied to addiction, which fosters isolation and traps individuals in a relentless cycle of homelessness and substance dependency. Confronting substance abuse among the homeless demands a multi-pronged approach. A critical step is expanding access to addiction treatment programs specifically designed to meet the unique needs of homeless populations. Mobile health units and outreach initiatives can deliver crucial services directly to affected individuals, breaking down barriers that hinder access to care. Equally important is integrating mental health care with addiction treatment to address the root causes of substance use disorders comprehensively. Harm reduction strategies play an essential role in mitigating the impact of the opioid crisis. Distributing naloxone to prevent overdoses and establishing safe consumption sites are life-saving measures that also open pathways for individuals to connect with support services and embark on recovery journeys. In summary, the opioid epidemic significantly worsens the challenges faced by California's homeless population, highlighting the urgent need for targeted interventions. By prioritizing accessible treatment, integrated care, and harm reduction, California can take meaningful steps toward easing the compounded struggles of those battling homelessness and addiction. Comprehensive solutions to combat homelessness. Addressing homelessness in California demands a comprehensive approach that meets both immediate needs and tackles deeper systemic challenges. Solutions must be inclusive, sustainable, and far-reaching, ensuring individuals can attain stability and rebuild their lives. Here are several impactful strategies to consider. Prioritizing affordable housing. Expanding access to affordable housing is at the core of reducing homelessness. This requires not only constructing additional low-cost housing but also enacting policies to make existing housing more attainable. State and local governments can play a crucial role by funding the development of affordable units, incentivizing developers to integrate affordable options in their projects, and providing rental assistance or subsidies for those struggling to keep a roof over their heads. Preserving current affordable housing through maintenance and protections against market-driven displacement is equally vital to prevent further crises. Innovative housing solutions like community land trusts and cooperative housing models offer promising alternatives for long-term affordability and stability. Community land trusts, for instance, keep land out of the speculative real estate market, safeguarding affordability for future generations. Similarly, zoning reforms can pave the way for higher density housing and repurpose underutilized commercial spaces into residential units. By embracing diverse and creative approaches to housing, California can foster a more equitable and robust housing market that addresses the multifaceted needs of its residents while laying the foundation for a future where homelessness is no longer an insurmountable challenge. Enhancing support services. Robust support services play a vital role in helping individuals overcome the challenges that lead to homelessness. Expanding access to mental health care, addiction recovery programs, and pathways for community reintegration can equip individuals with the tools they need to reclaim stability. These services must be accessible, culturally sensitive, and tailored to address the diverse needs of the homeless population. By tackling the underlying factors that contribute to homelessness, these initiatives can help ensure that those who receive assistance do not return to the streets. Beyond traditional services, incorporating job placement programs and educational opportunities can empower individuals to achieve long-term independence. Personalized case management plans can further enhance the effectiveness of these interventions by ensuring individuals receive well-coordinated care across various support systems. Strengthening partnerships with local healthcare providers and social service organizations can also improve access to comprehensive care, breaking down barriers and fostering better outcomes. Investing in these interconnected systems is essential to build resilience and pave the way for individuals to rebuild their lives with dignity and hope. Strengthening economic policies and employment opportunities. While addressing homelessness begins with creating more job opportunities that offer fair wages and financial stability. Economic policies must prioritize job growth in industries that pay livable wages while investing in vocational training and education to prepare individuals for stable, long-term employment. By equipping people with essential skills, workforce development programs can help them achieve independence, reducing reliance on public assistance. Raising the minimum wage and ensuring access to benefits such as healthcare and paid leave are vital steps toward enhancing economic security for low-income workers. Collaborative job placement initiatives, partnering with local businesses, can open doors for meaningful employment opportunities and provide critical pathways out of homelessness. Equally important is supporting small businesses and nurturing entrepreneurship within vulnerable communities. These efforts can drive economic growth while offering sustainable employment solutions. Strengthening economic policies and expanding job opportunities lays the foundation for a more equitable labor market, fostering a future where every Californian has the opportunity to thrive. Fostering public-private partnerships. Addressing homelessness requires a unified effort, where government bodies, non-profits, and the private sector come together to craft innovative and lasting solutions. Public-private partnerships play a pivotal role by pooling resources, expertise, and funding from diverse stakeholders to tackle the many dimensions of this crisis. For instance, businesses can invest in affordable housing initiatives, while non-profits provide critical support services to those in need. These collaborations pave the way for a more synchronized and impactful approach to combating homelessness. Beyond financial contributions, private sector involvement can take the form of volunteering, offering job training programs, or applying specialized knowledge in areas like technology and project management. Non-profits, with their intimate understanding of the challenges faced by the homeless, can design targeted and compassionate programs. Meanwhile, government agencies can facilitate these efforts by creating structures that encourage synergy and uphold accountability. By nurturing robust public-private partnerships, California can optimize its resources and develop holistic strategies to address homelessness effectively and compassionately. Implementing preventative measures and early intervention. Preventing homelessness before it begins is essential to curbing its widespread impact. Early intervention programs aim to identify individuals and families at risk of losing their homes, offering timely support to avoid displacement. These programs may include financial aid, mediation services, or short-term housing solutions designed to stabilize lives during periods of hardship. Tackling potential crises at their root reduces the chances of people slipping into homelessness altogether. Proactive strategies such as rent control, eviction prevention initiatives, and tenant legal aid can provide a critical safety net to keep families in their homes. Comprehensive screening processes that pinpoint at-risk individuals and connect them with tailored resources are vital in halting the progression toward homelessness. Community-driven efforts that create support networks and deliver emergency assistance during crises further strengthen these protective measures. Investing in prevention not only decreases the prevalence of homelessness, but also mitigates the far-reaching social and economic toll it takes on communities. These forward-thinking approaches pave the way for a more stable and compassionate society. Raising awareness and community engagement. Raising public awareness and fostering community engagement are crucial for creating an environment that supports efforts to address homelessness. Informing people about the root causes and far-reaching impacts of homelessness can cultivate empathy and challenge harmful stereotypes, inspiring greater participation in initiatives designed to assist those in need. Community involvement can take many forms, from volunteering and advocacy to contributing to local programs that provide essential housing and services. A united societal effort is key to driving meaningful progress and offering hope to those experiencing homelessness. Story-driven campaigns that share the lived experiences of homeless individuals can profoundly shift perceptions, breaking down misconceptions and encouraging a more compassionate outlook. Inviting community members to contribute through volunteering, donating, or advocating strengthens the collective impact of housing and support initiatives. Moreover, creating spaces for inclusive conversations, where diverse voices, including those directly impacted, are heard helps ensure solutions are tailored to meet the real needs of the community. By prioritizing awareness and active participation, California can cultivate a spirit of solidarity and determination, uniting efforts to tackle homelessness with compassion and resolve. Raising awareness and community engagement. Fostering public understanding and encouraging community involvement are key to creating an environment where solutions to homelessness can thrive. By shedding light on the root causes and profound impacts of homelessness, we can break down misconceptions and cultivate empathy. This shift in perspective can inspire broader support for programs dedicated to assisting those without stable housing. Community participation, through volunteering, advocacy, or local initiatives, plays a crucial role in providing essential resources and services. Real progress demands a unified effort, driven by a shared commitment to uplift and empower. Innovative approaches and technological interventions. Traditional methods alone are no longer enough. Fresh, innovative strategies and cutting-edge technologies are reshaping the approach to tackling homelessness. These advancements bring new perspectives, harnessing innovation to make solutions more impactful and sustainable. Innovative housing solutions. Innovative housing solutions, such as tiny home communities and modular units, provide a vital lifeline for the homeless while larger affordable housing initiatives take shape. Tiny home villages foster a sense of belonging and security, offering private spaces complemented by shared amenities like kitchens and restrooms. Modular housing, on the other hand, delivers a versatile solution with units that can be swiftly constructed and deployed in areas facing severe homelessness, then relocated as circumstances evolve. Pairing these housing options with essential support services such as workforce training and mental health care ensures a comprehensive and compassionate approach to addressing the multifaceted challenges of homelessness. Community-based initiatives. Grassroots movements and community-based initiatives are essential in creating localized solutions tailored to the unique needs of different regions within California. Empowering communities to take ownership of the issue fosters a sense of responsibility and collaboration, leading to more sustainable outcomes. Local initiatives might include community gardens that provide food and a sense of purpose, peer support groups that offer emotional and practical assistance, and neighborhood cleanup projects that improve the living conditions of homeless individuals. These community-driven efforts complement larger-scale strategies, ensuring that solutions are responsive to the specific contexts and challenges of each area. Policy reforms and advocacy. Advocacy for policy reforms is crucial in addressing the systemic issues that contribute to homelessness. This includes advocating for increased funding for affordable housing, comprehensive mental health services, and policies that promote economic equity and job creation. Policy reforms might also involve changes to zoning laws to allow for more diverse and affordable housing options, as well as initiatives to protect tenants from eviction and discrimination. By pushing for legislative changes, advocates can create a more supportive framework that addresses the root causes of homelessness and promotes long-term solutions. The human side of homelessness. At the core of the homelessness crisis are countless individuals and families who face unimaginable struggles every single day. Their stories embody both the profound resilience of the human spirit and the pressing need for compassionate action. By putting a human face to this issue, we can inspire a shared determination to end homelessness and ensure everyone has access to a safe, stable place to call home. How can we as a community truly support those experiencing homelessness? Gaining insight into their personal journeys and challenges is key to crafting effective, empathetic solutions. These narratives uncover the varied paths that lead to homelessness, emphasizing the importance of tailored assistance and the necessity of approaching the issue with empathy and care. Moreover, recognizing the humanity of those experiencing homelessness can inspire broader societal change. It encourages individuals to move beyond judgment and towards action, whether through volunteering, donating, or advocating for policy changes. By seeing homeless individuals as fellow members of the community deserving of dignity and support, we can create a more inclusive and caring society. Additional insights and developments. Beyond core causes of homelessness, other significant factors add to the complexity of the crisis. For example, limited access to affordable healthcare leaves many unable to address critical medical needs, resulting in worsening health conditions that often jeopardize their ability to secure employment and stable housing. Additionally, systemic inequalities and persistent discrimination intensify the issue, placing marginalized communities at a disproportionate disadvantage. To tackle this, innovative housing solutions like tiny home villages and modular units are emerging as immediate forms of relief for those living on the streets. These temporary havens provide stability while long-term affordable housing initiatives take shape. By combining such housing efforts with supportive services, a more comprehensive and effective approach to addressing homelessness can be realized. Grassroots movements and community-based initiatives are essential in creating localized solutions tailored to the unique needs of different regions within California. Empowering communities to take ownership of the issue fosters a sense of responsibility and collaboration, leading to more sustainable outcomes. Advocacy for policy reforms is crucial in addressing the systemic issues that contribute to homelessness. This includes advocating for increased funding for affordable housing, comprehensive mental health services, and policies that promote economic equity and job creation. Addressing homelessness in California requires a multifaceted strategy that combines affordable housing, robust support services, economic opportunities, and community engagement. Travel documentaries can serve as a powerful tool in this endeavor, bringing visibility to the issue and inspiring collective action. By understanding the complexities of homelessness and working together towards comprehensive solutions, California can pave the way for a more equitable and inclusive society. What role do you think media and storytelling play in solving social issues like homelessness? The power of narrative cannot be underestimated in shaping public perception and driving change. B. Homelessness in California is a multifaceted issue that demands a comprehensive and collaborative approach. By addressing the root causes, such as high housing costs, inadequate support systems, mental health challenges, unemployment and economic crises, and implementing sustainable solutions, California can make significant strides toward alleviating homelessness. Travel documentaries play a crucial role in this journey by raising awareness, fostering empathy, and motivating communities to take action. What steps can you take to contribute to the solution? Whether it's advocating for policy changes, supporting local organizations, or simply raising awareness, every action counts in the fight against homelessness.